Good morning, my boy. Today, my topic is some sort of science approach. What a miracle, we can stay this world together. Sometime, you may feel, today, you are lucky. For example, you bought ice candy, and you get bingo. You can have one more, extra ice candy. If this percentage of bingo is 1/3, I mean, 1 time out of 3, you can get extra ice candy once in 3 times. It is quite possible. If you buy ice candy 10 pieces, 2 to 3 times may be bingo. But, if you buy ice candy 10 times, and each and every moment, you get bingo, already not just lucky. If I explain this probability, cereal 10 times bingo by equation, it shall be 0.0017%. Of course, it is not impossible, but indeed, quite not realistic. If this quite impossible case happens on you, how do you think? You may feel something behind. Ice candy maker wrongly produced all bingo ice candy. Shop girl likes you and give you bingo ice candy all the time. Otherwise, cannot just leave it as miracle. Once miracle happens on us, we will consider it is really coincident or something behind. Exactly, this case happened on our planet. I mean, miracle, but already happened. However, it is extreme low possibility. This is the probability the universe appears in this world. And Earth come out in this universe. Moreover, living creatures appeared in this planet. Even one small tiny piece missed, we are not able to happen in this world. So, we must think, if it is, just by the chance, or any reasons behind. In here, we need one principle. Physical laws in this world. Indeed, all our physical life must comply with this physical laws. And all these physical laws go along with physical constant. I am going to pick up quite famous, and common physical constant. Acceleration, due to gravity. When we want to calculate free fall velocity, equal v, we need g and t for our calculation. And g equal this physical constant, 9.8 meter per second squared. This 9.8 is important. Cannot to be 10, cannot to be 9.5. Therefore, this 9.8 is core element of this equation. Similar physical constant, which you know, pi, 3.14. It must be 3.14, not 3, or another figure. This physical constant is absolute figure, and never changed, never replaced. Therefore, it defines truth of mechanism in this world. In 1937, Paul Dirac announced, Dirac large numbers hypothesis. This is the theory, sum of physical constant shows certain regularity. Indeed, 10 to the 40,000th power is extremely large figures, and apart from cosmology, we seldom use such a big number. Also, still we are not sure, correctness of this, Dirac large numbers hypothesis. Anyway, is Dirac large numbers hypothesis inspired another assumption? What will happen once we divert figure of this physical constant? Let's say, pick up water. In order to produce water, we know, need 2 kinds of atoms. Hydrogen, and oxygen. You should study in your school. And this atom has proton and neutron. These proton and neutron attach together through nuclear force. And this nuclear force has its own physical constant. Once this nuclear force shift 1%, water cannot be produced, or lost its characteristic as water. So, once we divert our physical constant in this world, we are not able to live same life as now, exiting situation. Therefore, no stars, not planets, no earth, and no living lives in there. I mean, all these physical constants produced our existing world, with amazing balance. Don't you think it is so miracle? Some scientists start to think, is it this world is too ideal for human? They think, these miracles should have some reasons behind. This is the idea of fine-tuned universe. Why, our universe is so good and ideal for human. Then, of course, come up to two conclusions. One, it is an act of God. This is simple, and to be a strong reason. Superior existence produced comfortable world for us. And He, God, tunes up all details of universe for us. One more idea is the anthropic principle, observation selection effect. Because we can observe this world is there. Upside down, there are many worlds which we are not able to observe. In short, no human there. This idea developed to the idea of parallel universes, multiverse. Multiverse, that means there are many other worlds. There is one hypothesis. Superstring theory. Although it is still hypothesis, it is to be considered as theory of everything. Now, some scientists are approaching this theory. Anyway, once we go to cosmology, we must go to micro world. It also helps the idea of multiverse. By the way, this superstring theory is 11th order equation. So, it becomes ground to consider that this universe has 11 dimensions. And once they settle this 11th order equation, many answers appeared. It is 10 to the 500th power. It is contradiction that we have only single physical constant. And if there are probabilities 10 to the 500th power numbers of answers are there, we must have 10 to the 500th power times physical constants, I mean, these numbers of different world. Then, it developed to the idea of multiverse, observation selection effect. Each world has each single physical constant. And if we have 10 to the 500th power numbers of world, there is probability to have the world which is suitable for us, for living creatures, like us. Of course, all these are still our hypothesis, and depends how we can prove. However, we are going to reach to the answer of puzzled, which prepared by the Creator. And if we know some universal equation, maybe we can have these answers, maybe. So, it is, very slowly, but also very surely, we are reaching to this answer. This is, do you know, the wording, omniscience. Yes. God knows. We, human, wants to know ultimate answer of our world, and because of this target, still we are traveling for our beginning of wisdom.
As the journey continues.